Well, today I want to talk about staying connected to God. Worship. Worship is such an amazing thing that if you truly begin to have the heart of worship, your life can never be the same again. Well, when we open up our Bibles to Luke chapter 7 and read from verse 36 onwards, we read of Jesus entering the Pharisee's house. And as he's entering the Pharisee's house, we read of a woman, a sinful woman, who comes behind him, falls at his feet, washes it with her tears, wipes it with her hair, and she is now kissing his feet. Now in this entire time, in verse 39, it says there, "Now when the Pharisee who had invited him saw this, he spoke to himself, saying, 'This man, if he were a prophet, would know who and what manner of woman this is that is touching him, for she is a sinner.'" Now look at what happens here is, this Pharisee is thinking to himself, if Jesus were a prophet, he would know what kind of a woman she is. Now Jesus knows the hearts of man, right? And he begins to confront the Pharisee. And then Jesus makes a very profound statement of what is happening at that very moment. In verse 44 it says, "Then he turned to the woman and said to Simon, 'Do you see this woman? I entered your house. You gave me no water for my feet, but she has washed my feet with her tears and wiped them with the hair of her head.' In verse 45, 'You gave me no kiss, but this woman has not ceased to kiss my feet since the time I came in.'" That means the whole while, from the time that she fell at Jesus' feet, she has not ceased kissing his feet. Now what would you and I have done? The moment we would hear someone talking about us, what would we do? We would put our ears to listen. We would stop doing whatever we are doing and begin to listen. What are they talking about me? But this woman, she was so overwhelmed by the presence of Jesus, by the love of Jesus. She was so overwhelmed by Jesus that nothing else mattered. The Pharisee did not matter. His opinions about her did not matter. What Jesus spoke to the Pharisee did not matter. She was overwhelmed by Jesus and just kept kissing his feet. That's worship. Worship is about being overwhelmed by God, where God is all that matters. Come on, I want to encourage you. Let us be people who are passionate for God, keeping only Him as the focus, as the center of our lives. When you're worshiping, when you're praying in your personal prayer time or in a congregation, don't let anything else distract you, but let the love of God, let the presence of God overwhelm you. I want to challenge you. Let's not just be mediocre Christians. Let's just not touch the surface of our walk with God. There is so much more that God wants to do in your life. There's so much more that God wants to bless you with. All you need to do is let Him be the focus, the center of your life, and let Him captivate you. Because that's where you will begin to see Him transform you, your family, your life, everything that pertains to you. Let Him overwhelm you. Worship is about just being overwhelmed by God. Not about you doing things for God, but about God working upon you. God bless you.